Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us some insight into that philosophy. Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple of years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's West. Then there's Irving. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game. You look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet up until last season, he'd been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
Talking about Durant's physical makeup, some scouts were actually worried about his athleticism when he declared for the draft after just 1 year at Texas. At the NBA Combine, Greg, you were talking about this, he posted some of the worst numbers of all the top prospects.
Yeah, he did, but I tell you what, he did blow people away with his length. 6'10", with a 7-foot 5-inch arm span. I mean, that makes up for a whole lot in this league. And as we've seen throughout his Hall of Fame career, I think it's worked out pretty nice.
I think it has too. Bird, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Houdini passes to McHale. Fader on the way. Boston, no good that time either.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Houdini, covered by Irving. Right side, Jones. Elbow shot, and that one's good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
The 76ers leading by 5. West dishes to Olajuwon. From deep three-point range, Bird can't hit. Celtics have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Jones kicks to Parrish. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Back to LeBron. It's stolen by McHale. Here's Havlicek. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
76ers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. From deep, James. Havlicek with the rebound. Passes it to Houdini. Olajuwon against McHale. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Houdini, fended by West. They now take the lead. And it's 6 points for Houdini.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Olajuwon, the pass to Irving. Back to Olajuwon. The drive by LeBron. Pass to Olajuwon. Kicks it to Bird. LeBron outside. Great play by Bird to set it up. And that's now 8 points for LeBron.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And guys, this 76ers team still trying to forge an identity. One thing that is sure, they will attack the basket, and a lot of fearless players on this roster.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Well, the 76ers do go at the basket without hesitation. They're fearless, Clark, going inside. Led the NBA last season on points off drive.
Well, you know, I like to say you've got to use what you have. They didn't have many shooters, so that means head down, get to the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Parrish. Walker comes in for McHale. Allen's checked in for Jones. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Houdini. Kicks it out to Allen. Wide open look. Offensive rebound. Garnett. Nice D from Russell.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
A shot by Frazier, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pierce is checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Kevin Durant's checked in for Larry Bird. Rondo against Curry. There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. Rondo dishes to Garnett. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Garnett's got his first 2 points.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has.
Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, goodness.
Pierce inside the three-point line, and it's Boston with another.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Curry. It's offline from half court.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
He's about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up there.
No.
Outside Irving. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's Curry outside. Rebound Boston. And they're starting off the season playing the 76ers here.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight.
Allen kicks to Garnett. Fades away. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Curry. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Celtics. They finish off the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-5 run. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry, and Steph, Coach made a point of stating how important the physical presence.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. In the second quarter, we began to see what they're capable of when everything starts clicking, as they pulled out to a 7-point lead by the end of the half. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
They did an awesome-orific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-orific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-orific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. It puts you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. And as long as they